Hello, do you hear me? Does it work now? Do you hear me? Okay, great. So please close the door and we'll begin. Thank you. Just a second. I'm sorry for this technical disruption. Okay, do you see my screen? All good? So let's hope so. So thank you all for joining. We are here in order to share with you an initiative that we've been building here at Argentum that is called ACE, Argentum Consortia Ecosystem. I'll explain all about it. Mainly, I will divide my discourse in 3 points by presenting you who is initiating this platform, what is it about collaborative research process, and this ecosystem that we provide here as a tool. Regarding Argentum, so part of you already know us, so I'll do it fast. But mainly Argentum is a consulting company that is specializing in European research and innovation funding. Our team counts about 30 employees, and we are divided by 3 departments, while there is a certain rationale of this division, while the business development is actually widening our network and keeping our standard high. The strategic department will identify the funding opportunity and give the way or position us into this collaborative European research platform. And the consulting team will actually implement the storyline of this whole process at the project level by providing support for the writing process until submission. Regarding our vision, I'll do it a bit more on the next slide, but I'll just say that we're working with a lot of industries we considered as cross-industry. Of course, we're targeting funding as we're dealing with non-diluting funding, but usually I like to say that we have a vertical target that is targeting success and funding, and we have also a horizontal target that is targeting expansion of the network and improving the collaborative work. We are dealing with a lot of different funding sources that can be categorized at the national, intergovernmental, and European level with different funding mechanisms. This is also a database that we are working on. And while each one of them requires different submission process, but there are some, it's sometimes the same for each one. Anyway, let's go to the Argentum vision. The vision would be that we see the non-dilutive funding as a strategy, from the identification of a call for proposal to the conceptualization of a concept, to the writing, to the submission. It's a whole process that needs some thinking and some long-term vision. And therefore, we also developed a certain model that is our service. We are driven by also a very methodic view in order to facilitate, to ease access the way, and therefore we are trying to automate things and get it easier for the applicant. And we do also consider the non-dilutive funding as not only funding sources, but more than that, because there are some really important outputs also to participate in this platform. The list of things here you can see on the screen are actually the outputs for the applicant that we are looking for. In terms of field of expertise, lately we've been working we realize that we've developed expertise in very specific field, even though we've been working on a lot of field. And we use the thematic categorization of the European Commission by clusters. And while being specialized in 4 of the 6 clusters, we have also a team working on each of those clusters, which will be cluster 1, health, cluster 5, climate, energy, mobility, cluster 6, agriculture and environment, cluster 4, digital industry and space. Now let's go, we've talked about who, about Argentum, so now let's go to the what, the collaborative research platform. We're talking about Consortia. What is driving our work while working on Consortia is actually aligned with what the European Commission is giving as instruction. So we're looking to bridge technologies, bridge leading universities, research centers, so research partners, but also technological partners that are SMEs in early stage, but also large enterprise, which can give better access to industry. We're working with consultings or NGOs. We're working with specific sites or municipalities when needed. So there are a lot of different type of partner we're bridging together. Our work will be also to identify, to be able to formulate a value chain of a concept or of a project, to identify the stakeholders, explore, expand partnership based on this value chain that has been identified. We always try to leverage the efforts, leverage the project toward the different stage of development of a project that will be early R&D, more development, testing, design, experimentation, like you can read whatever it's written there, so development, validation, until commercialization, according to the TRL or MRL. So here below, you can see the different type of partner we are working with, and we believe that all those type of partner are needed while building up a consortia. I'll tell a bit about more to drill down into the methodology. We're talking a bit about a puzzle that has a lot of pieces, and here are some issues that are raised and that puts that are the challenges here while building a consortia. We're trying to build something that is as diverse as possible in terms of countries and type of partner, but on the same time we have to reach consistency, we have to reach a storyline and agreed goals and objectives of the project. In terms of objectives, we are dealing with we are trying to integrate the independent interest of the different partners together with a whole mutual interest of the project, which is also kind of an issue that we've been working on and sometimes been very successful with that. We have another issue would be to create a real synergy, not only partnership on the paper, but a synergy that can durate for the long term, or and this is what we do by creating working groups when we have a consortium. We don't have to be all working all together, but we can divide ourselves in small groups. Another point is very important, is that each partner in a consortium is well aware of his expertise, which is usually the case, but sometimes less the case, well aware of his role in a collaborative project and his position as a partner toward the other. So this is also something that we are definitely giving a lot of thoughts and efforts toward that. Of course, we have always to be working by being aligned with the funding sources interest, not only the applicant's interest, because usually a call for proposal gives a very long list of what they are looking for. So we have to align all those interests all together. To be totally honest, the current methodological pain points that we have, and that I do hope that in a few months I will talk with you again and find the solution to that. First of all is the thematic of a resubmission of a collaborative project. As you probably have already experienced that, we submit a project, and in case it's not selected for funding, a lot of partners are very interested to resubmit and to leverage the efforts. And this is also definitely something that we want to do. However, the resubmission is also a very complex situation, because sometimes the constellation of the consortium has to be a bit modified. The concept of the project has to be realigned to another call for proposal. So this is kind of a pain point that we're currently working on. The other pain point, I called it empowering leadership. I'm talking about the coordinator position, or the glue between the partners that creates the strength of the consortium. We have actually at Argentum a certain methodological approach regarding positioning the partner and their leadership in the consortium, by considering that there will always be one coordinator, but there will also be some leading partners in the consortium that could be work package leaders, but sometimes we assign the position of a concept leader, somebody who really tells the story, that is not always the coordinator. So the leadership is kind of an issue to be discussed and to be taken into account. I'll give you here just a first overview of the different funding program we are working with. Of course, we're working with Horizon Europe, especially on Pillar 2 with the 6 clusters, and Pillar 3 with the European Innovation Council. We're working on the EAC Accelerator, of course, but this is not the case here because it's an independent application. But we're working also on collaborative approaches that are targeted by the EAC Transition and Pathfinder. It's the occasion for me also to say that when I talk about consortium, I do talk about any type of project that require collaboration. We consider a small consortium between 2 and 5 partners, and we consider a large consortium anything that is beyond 5 partners. And we have a methodology for this scenario or the other, but here I'm talking about both. Regarding the funding sources, we have a European thematic program that we're working here. Here is a list, but believe me, it's kind of endless programs. We have LIFE, we have EIT, the European Institute for Technology with its different arms. We have the European Space Agency, InnoFund. There are a lot. Then another level will be the intergovernmental programs, which are association between different governments like Eureka and its clusters. We have Prima, more focused on agriculture and the Mediterranean area. We have the Aranet and a lot more. The last funding source would be third parties. It's something else. Sometimes it's cascade funding from Horizon Europe, but there are other sources. I don't want to go into this detail, but just to give you an overview of the horizon of different working programs we go for. This is a bit about why ACE was born. I'm going to the third section now. We've discussed about who is Argentum, what are we talking about regarding collaborative projects, and now about Argentum Consortia ecosystem, which is the tool I would like to present here. So this initiative was raised by internal needs to facilitate the process, to give a methodology, to give a better access while we're building up a consortium, or while we're looking for the specific partners in different scenarios. Sometimes it took us months to find the right partners, and we needed a platform to make it easier. So this would be the first issue that was the origin of ACE. But also there was on the other side, there was demand from outside. People were writing us about the different calls they were interested to, or different projects they would like to join, or sometimes they would share with us the idea of a project they would like to initiate, but they are looking for partners for that. So on both sides, there were a lot of demand and needs, and there ACE was born. ACE, what is it? ACE, it's a data platform. It's not a partner search platform where you will all get access and use it. Maybe in the future, yes. But in the on the first stage, we made a first pilot, and now it's an established platform. The idea would be only to register. While registering, you answer a short questionnaire that we've been working on that enables us to categorize the partner in terms of type, in terms of field of interest. And then it's about 6, 7, 8 questions. We will be able to position you. You fill in this questionnaire. To register to the platform is totally free of charge, and we are inviting you to register. However, as a consulting external firm, we do ask for fees in case we find you a right match and that you want to join a collaborative project. Regarding the business model, of course, you can receive everything after that, but usually the business model is based on the fact that there are some first fees that shows your commitment to the project, that covers part of our costs as supporting the whole initiative, and they are based on success fee as well, in order to share with you the risk here. So this is about how it works. How it looks like by now. We've begun about 2 months ago. We opened the platform. It was open for registering. Currently, the platform counts, the ecosystem counts 76 partners divided by different type, but there are other divisions. Here I decided to show the division by type of partner, and there is a reason why, because you can see that most of the registered partners are actually SMEs. The thing is that mostly until now we've been working with SME. Of course, we're working with a lot of research partner, but SME, or let's say tech, innovative tech provider, are our main strength. And I consider it as a strength because I know that on the European funding platform, most of the actors that are recurrent actors on the in Horizon would be very large universities. And the whole idea of collaborative project would be to bridge between the research partners and the industry. And therefore, we believe that we can definitely contribute to this effort by targeting the right technologies to be brought into the market. So this would be regarding the type of partners, and we have currently 26 represented countries. Of course, my dream would be that by tomorrow, all of this will be history. Just to talk a bit what for, I explained why ACE, what is ACE, but here what would be our interest here. It's a mutual interest here. So for us at Argentum, as I said, it facilitates our work on consortia and partnership building, and it expands our network and opens new innovative adapted service proposition. I'll come to that after. For you as an ACE partner, when you're registering, you will be entitled to receive, and I put here only, targeted concept note. A concept note is actually an initiated project, a 1-2-pager, showing you what is currently building on and what are the expertise we're looking for. The idea would be that you will receive those concept note according to what you've been filling on the questionnaire of ACE. So to receive the concept note, you will also have a person of contact, which is us, when you are looking for a partner, when you have an initiative and you would like to collaborate with something very specific, we will have the ability to provide it to you. You will, by being an ACE partner, you will have access to a network targeted expansion, not only expansion, but something very targeted by thematic, by type, and so on. And you will have the ability to receive, in case you need, the provision of an exact partner based on this network. Now, this is the first steps of ACE, and I do already foresee the next steps, because I believe that from my past as a researcher, I know that data, as an integration of data, can generate a great impact and some new ideas. So I believe that data processing on this platform will enable us to investigate and initiate additional project, additional initiative, while keeping in mind our main objective, which is to facilitate and leverage collaborative R&D project. I think that will be all for today. I do hope that was that my message was intelligible and convincing. I invite you to register to ACE. You will all receive, of course, a link to registrate. You're also invited to send me email or thoughts about anything. And looking forward to meet. I will be in Paris for the Change Now conference. If part of you will be there, I'll be glad to meet you there. Just send me an invite and I'll definitely accept. So I wish you a nice afternoon, and thank you all for listening and staying until the end.